The PlayStation 5 finally has a pro level controller, and this is it. It is the DualSense Edge wireless controller. It is officially made by Sony for the PlayStation 5, and it's going to run you $199.99. So it is not cheap. At the time of this video, you can only get it direct through PlayStation. I'll put a link in the description down below. And you get all the benefits of a Pro controller here, from customizable controls through the software. I'll show that in a future video, to all of the features of the DualSense controller, back buttons, and replaceable sticks. So that problem of stick drift, you won't have to actually replace an entire controller. You'll just replace those modules, which, by the way, are going to cost you about $20 each. So yeah, $40 for two, but it's still cheaper than buying a brand new controller. Now, as we open this up, I will say the presentation here is top notch. It should be, again, at this price point. I mean, you're paying a hefty fee for this controller, and it's not going to be for everyone. I'll say that as well. It has less battery life than the original DualSense controller, coming in at around 4 hours, but it does have the ability to plug in, so you can play it while it's plugged in and charging. We'll get into all of that a little bit later. You saw the instruction manual that comes in the box. There's also a digital kind of QR code that you're going to see in a minute here. And it comes with a really nice hard case that you're looking at right here. It's white. Right now, this controller only comes in the traditional white and black. I don't know if they'll make other ones in the future in different colors. And it's got really nice finishing touches, from the zippers with the PlayStation logo on it to, as you saw, the PlayStation logo on the front and the traditional symbol along the back. So this is definitely something you can travel with. Let's go ahead and unzip it, and we'll take a look at everything that you're going to get on the inside. And here it is. So we've got the controller itself. You've got a number of other items that we'll walk through in a moment here. And there's that QR code. This basically is going to take you to a series of kind of FAQs and how-to videos. So it'll walk you through that. We get a nice braided cable here that is USB on one side and USB-C on the other. So you can plug it in and do a play and charge, if you will. And then here is the controller itself. It is a little bit more heavy than the standard DualSense controller, and you can see what it looks like. It is really, really nice, and it feels good in the hand. I would say that that glossy area, and I'm going to show you in the video how you can remove that to replace the sticks themselves. That glossy area is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet, so you're going to have to kind of keep that wiped up from time to time if that bothers you. You see function buttons or triggers on the front. On the back side, we've got areas where you can plug in those back buttons. We've got a release button, and we also have adjusters for the L2, R2, L1, and R1 kind of triggers here. So you can actually select that to choose the depth of the presses on those shoulder buttons. Here is a locking mechanism, so you can open it up. You can put that charge cable in it, lock it so it doesn't yank out of the controller when you're playing. Here are the different size dome caps, so you can replace those as you see fit alongside of your back buttons that you're looking at here. There's two different kinds, your traditional kind of back buttons that you're looking at right here as I place this on the left side as well as the right side. But then we also have like a dome sort of a back button that I'm going to show you in a minute. And this really comes down to, I think, personal preference as to what style you like the best. One that sits a little bit more flush, or one that is just more like, almost like a half quarter or something that sits in the back. There's your case. It does have a little Velcro kind of flap there so you can charge your controller in the case. There is a release button on the back side, and when you press that, what's going to happen here is it's going to allow you to remove that little faceplate. This is how you're going to swap out the sticks. There's kind of a locking mechanism here, so you raise it up and then you simply slide the stick out. You can see where the connector is on the inside. There's rails, if you will, so it's really hard to mess this up. There's your stick module, and you can see as I flip it around, there's where it kind of inserts into the controller housing. So you put it on the rails, you slide it into place, and then you snap that lever back down. And that's all there is to it. Couldn't be easier. And then you're going to snap back in the faceplate. And that's what it looks like. Like I say, fingerprints are going to be an issue on this one, but you can wipe it off fairly quickly and easily. And aside from that, I mean, again, I gamed with it for a good 24 hours so far. I'm really enjoying it. This is definitely going to be my primary controller. It does come at a cost. It's not for everyone. If you want customizable controls, if you want back buttons and all of that, this is definitely one worth looking into, but there is a premium price to pay upon entry. Hey, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll have more videos in the future on this. And until then, I will talk to you soon. Take care.